Hi everyone, it's the Tides Changing here, and welcome to part 73 of Let's Play The Sims 4. As you can see, things still aren't going very well between Bobby and Olivia, and they were just in the middle of having a pretty bad argument. Olivia is of course still upset with Bobby for being a bit of a pushover, with the kids not holding his ground when they say they don't want to do something. And Bobby's also frustrated with Olivia for being overbearing and meddling with the kids' lives more than she really should. Really, these two should be working on a compromise and meeting in the middle on that, but they're both being stubborn and believing that their way of parenting is right and the other one's completely wrong, and blaming the other for anything bad that happens with their kids. And they've just been constantly arguing and just don't love each other the way they used to. They could have worked things out and worked on communicating better, but they chose not to and chose instead to just give up on the relationship and let it become this. So here we are with two people who were once madly in love, but now just resent each other and can't stand to be around each other. And Olivia just reached her breaking point. She's done with this relationship, and the argument you all just saw wasn't anything particularly earth-shattering, but still, she's just had enough and she's just sick of living like this and being with someone who she constantly argues with. So she's decided that today's the day she's gonna just end things with Bobby and break up with him, because he's a little bit more reluctant to end things than she is, but I mean, it's not like it's gonna be a surprise to him because they both know things aren't going so well with this. Olivia's gonna wait until the kids are home from school though to break up with Bobby, because while it's a very sad event, she wants to be upfront with them about what's happening and let them know what's going on. I mean, of course the kids have seen them arguing, so they know things with their parents are a little bit rocky, but anyway, what is this? I guess going out's not going to do any harm. Nice! Medium performance gain. Okay, good, that was the right choice. But yeah, Olivia's just working on cleaning up the place. What is Bobby doing? Oh, angrily molding some clay. Yeah, they're both pretty frustrated, and unfortunately, they both have off... What on earth is that? But they both have off work, so unfortunately, they're gonna have to deal with being in the same house as each other, although I might have him go for an angry jog just to get out. Well, I guess he can't actually go for an angry jog, but we're gonna have him go jogging just to get him out of the house. And Olivia, she's actually not really feeling too angry right now, but I'm gonna have her go ahead and write a book. She doesn't really need to do that. I forget how far she was on this, actually. Okay, 2 out of 4. So I'm gonna have her start on writing another book. I'm just going to go with the screenplay because I did notice that they tend to be pretty quick to write. Not sure what I'm going to call this though. I just looked back at one of the earlier parts in the series and someone suggested Gnomes in the Attic as a book title, so I'm just going to go with that. I was thinking about having her do something like write an angry book about her husband, but maybe I'll hold off on that until she's actually divorced. Not sure if I'm going to have her do that, but we're just gonna go with Gnomes in the Attic. I'm just gonna have her do that until the kids get home and it's time for her to make the announcement to them that her and their father are gonna be getting a divorce. Now that the kids are home from school, I'm gonna have Olivia make the announcement that her and Bobby are gonna be getting a divorce. It's unfortunate news, but the whole family has to know about it. So we're just gonna click divorce here, and I'm pretty sad about this. This is actually the first time I've had Sims get divorced, but I feel like it's what's best for the story, and not every relationship has a happy ending, unfortunately. So we're just gonna have her stop writing her book and go down here and divorce Bobby. I think she's gonna... Is she coming down here? Yeah, she is. So unfortunately, they're gonna make the announcement from the whole family. And I did have Bobby take a vacation day because I realized he actually worked today. I know this is a crappy occasion to take a vacation day for, but I didn't want to wait until 9 p.m. to do this. Just pause that really quick so I didn't miss this. So she's asking for that divorce now, sort of ruining TV time, and of course, all the kids are really, really upset by this. I mean, they knew their parents weren't getting along and had been arguing a lot, and they might get divorced, but they just didn't know quite how bad the relationship was because Olivia and Bobby did hide it from them a bit. And they all just hoped that their parents would make up and everything would return to how it was, but unfortunately it's not going to, and they're just deeply upset by this because they they know it means that there's pretty much no chance they're going to get back together and make up. You know, they just decide to give up on this relationship and what they once had. And it was definitely hard to watch their parents go from being happy and in love to just hating each other and yelling all the time, and definitely makes them fearful for any relationship they may have in the future, because you know, what if they get married and the same thing happens to them? What's the point of getting married if you just might end up hating each other and ending it? So, yeah, they're all pretty upset. I did actually install a mod called the More Traumatic Divorce for Children mod, which is by Scumbumbo. And I just randomly stumbled across this mod, and I was reading the description, and it said that teens aren't even impacted by divorce, even if they're in the same room, which just to me makes no sense. You know, I feel like it wouldn't go along with the story very well if I was saying they were upset about their parents' divorce while they were just happy as a clam and didn't care. So this mod makes the divorce basically impact the children more, so they're all going to be sad for 4 days, whereas before they just wouldn't have cared. I think kids are sad for 6 days? They're sad for a little bit longer. But yeah, when I saw that mod, I knew I just had to install it. So I will leave a link in the description to the mod in case any of you are interested in using this in your own gameplay. It's a pretty simple mod, but it's definitely useful for situations like this where you have a story you want to tell. But yeah, Olivia and Bobby are done. Some of the kids are upset and crying it out. I think Bobby was before he went off to sleep. I actually feel sort of sad myself right now, even though I was the one who made The Sims get a divorce. But I do want to check up on the relationship, so we of course have this divorced moodlet here. And I want to see what it says when you look here. Okay, so terrible match, acquaintances, divorced, lovers. Oh, they're still lovers a little bit. But, I mean, there's always the slim chance that later on down the road they could realize that they're a little bit hasty in their decision to... Wait, what did Kai... I don't know how much Kai just donated. But, there is a chance later down the road they could realize they're a little bit hasty in their decision to get divorced, and maybe they can make up, maybe they won't. You know, they might just end up finding people who are a better match for them and who they get along with better. And I feel like this divorce could lead to new opportunities for each of them. You know, it could lead to a new chapter in their life, maybe new interests. And, you know, some separation from the situation might cause them to see things a little bit clearer and realize that, you know, maybe they were in the wrong a bit and they could have changed themselves some. But tonight I wanted to follow Kaiden's reaction to this whole situation. So I'm actually going to get him out of bed, and he's going to just run off to his boyfriend Ryan for some comfort since he is pretty upset. So we're going to have him go down the street to Lily and Brian's house and spend some time with Ryan. And I'll probably have him spend the night there. He just wants to get away from this, doesn't really want to be around this. He's just very upset right now. I mean, they all are, so we're just going to have him travel here. Oh, hey, there's Lily. I'll have him say hi to her, and after that we can have him knock on the door and go inside. Wait, did that just say introduction? I thought they should have known each other. Okay, that's a little odd. I don't know why they technically never met before. I know he's talked to Brian, of course. Well, we're gonna have to fix that a little bit, so I'll just have him chat with her for a little while. And then we're gonna have him knock on the door, go inside, see Ryan. Hopefully Ryan's home, because he could definitely use the comfort. Yeah, he could definitely use a little bit of love right now. Nice, she's an astronaut Space Y, I bet that's a play on Space X. Very clever. Okay, enough talking to Lily. Let's have you go knock on the door. Hopefully Ryan's home. I mean, I guess if Ryan's not home, we can bond with Brian a little bit, because Brian's parents did get a divorce. So he definitely knows what he's going through. So let's have him go over here, and I guess we can just greet him by giving him a hug. Yeah, we'll just do that. Where's a hug? There we go. There's a hug. Just go give him a nice big hug. Oh, he's feeling a little bit better. I mean, there's still sadness underlying here, but he's feeling a bit happier for the time being, and I don't know why they're going to Narnia to hug each other. Oh, no. Oh, gosh. Okay, let's have you feed that, because I do not want... this would just be awful if Ryan took the cake and then died. I could stop Kaiden from doing that, but I don't know about someone in this household. There we go. For a minute there, I was worried that Ryan was gonna go for the cake and just get eaten by the cow plant. That'd be the worst. We don't need Kaiden to have that on top of watching his parents get divorced. So maybe we could have them embrace, do something a little bit more romantic. And we still got that. Well, of course, we still have that silent sadness that's gonna be there for another 4 days. I do also want to see if Brian's there. He might not be, because I think he actually works. Yeah, I think he's actually working now until midnight. So unfortunately, he's not going to be able to really talk to Brian about it. But we're going to have a complaint about his parents, let him know the unfortunate news that his parents called it quits and that he's just pretty upset about it. But I'm glad to see that being around Ryan's definitely cheering him up a little bit. Let's have him come in his house, tell him that he loves how peaceful and quiet everything here is, and that he's a little bit envious that his parents actually get along. And maybe you can also have him blow a kiss, doing him to be a little bit romantic here. Okay, what else? Let's express fondness. Just tell him how much he cares about him, that he really... Oh, hey there. See, Ryan's getting a little bit frisky here. But he's just letting Ryan know how much he appreciates him and just really needs him in this hard time. I think we should have him give him a kiss, and nothing says romance like kissing in front of a cow plant. I don't know how I would feel about the cow plant watching. Oh, and someone... Actually, let me get a picture of this. I just love how the cow plant's just watching this. But when I asked if the cow plant should be named, someone... Sarah, to be exact, said that the cow plant could be named Rover. I like that. That's a cute name. So we can call the cow plant Rover. Not sure what we're gonna call these guys. Also, Alexander said that these two cow plants could be like moving out presents for Ryan and Kala later on, like just Lily's little gift to them. Which I like the idea of that. A potentially deadly person-eating plant is an interesting choice of gift, but I could see that being something that Lily gives them. I do want to see where Ryan went. Looks like he's helping himself to some food, which is fine. He's actually very hungry, and oh, he's feeling back to being sad. Well, we can have him ask for some advice. You know, ask Ryan what he thinks that he should do in this situation. Oh, okay, never mind. That's not happening. Okay, let's have him try asking for advice again. Have him complain about his problems. Just again, talking about his parents.
Yep,
I think Olivia was, or not Olivia, Lily was taking a dip in the pool. Yep, she is. Maybe I'll have these two go out there and join her in a little bit. I think a nice dip in the pool could definitely be very relaxing. But it looks like Ryan's lending an ear to him, being a good boyfriend and listening to his troubles. I feel like these two are just such a great couple and definitely supportive of each other. It also made me really happy to see that a lot of you were excited about these two ending up together, because I was definitely pretty excited about them ending up together as well. And I'm looking forward to more couplings between the Sims and the second generation. Just because I think it'd be really cute if there was a bunch of couples between them. And I was thinking that in the second season, when the second generation moves out on their own, that maybe these two could be the Lovebird couple that kind of parallels how Olivia and Bobby were at the beginning of this season. Although hopefully they don't parallel them in the way that they end up getting divorced. But yeah, I was just thinking that could be neat to have these two living together once they move out. I'm not sure if that's going to be right in the beginning of the second season. I still want to figure out exactly how I'm going to do things, but what I was thinking about doing was having maybe one part with each of the current households just to wrap things up there. And then after that, moving on to the second generation Sims being out on their own, because I don't want to jump right to that, because I do want to tie up some loose ends after the break with the current households we have. But pretty soon into the season, I did want them all to move out and be on their own, like how the original Sims were in the beginning of this season. But it looks like Ryan's done with his business, so let's have him go here and tell a dramatic story. Looks like now he's pretty tired, so I'm pretty sure the two of them can share this bed. So they can both just sleep here together for the night. Looks like I did think he was about to crash in Cal's bed, but we're not gonna have him do that. Oh, looks like he's sad again. And he wants to play the violin. I don't know if I'm gonna have him just go and play Cal's violin. I think I'd rather just have him talk to Ryan. Let's have him kiss again. Okay, I'm glad to see he's feeling happy again. He just seems to be going back and forth between being sad and other emotions. Oh, I should have got a picture of that. Oh well. What else? I don't think I'm gonna try to have them mess around because I just have a feeling, because I don't think the relationship's quite high enough for that. So if I try to do that, I have a feeling it's just not gonna work out. It's gonna be embarrassing. So I'm gonna hold off on doing that to avoid any potential embarrassment. But we can have him compliment his appearance and make a move. He's getting pretty tired though, so I'm gonna have him go to bed shortly. What is he doing now? I think he's... Yep, there he goes, making a move. Same thing that Ryan did in the last part. But, no, I don't really want to risk that. And plus, if I do that, they're gonna go to their... No. Don't sleep there. They're gonna go... Oh, yeah, they would go here, which would just be bad. I don't know why Cal's sleeping in there. But let's see if he's able to get into this bed. Is he? Okay, sleep. Usually, I thought they did just scoot over. Oh, well, he's going off to bed now, so I'm just gonna pick up the following day. Kaiden's still over at Ryan's, but I'm probably gonna have him head on home pretty soon. And as you may have noticed, the household did shrink a little bit. So in the middle of the night, Olivia just left. She wasn't the one who initiated the divorce, so she figured she should be the one to leave, and she was just done with feeling like she was the villain of the household when she was just trying to do what she thought was best to raise her kids. So she just left and left Bobby alone to take care of the kids. So we'll see how he does without Olivia there to maintain order. And also, Kyla's missing because his reaction to the whole divorce was to just run away and just leave, just get out of there. And I know Kaiden kind of ran away, like went down the street, but he didn't really run away. He did let them know where he was going and he plans to return soon. Whereas Kyle just bolted out in the middle of the night without saying anything to anyone, so no one has a clue where he is. And he did leave after Olivia left, so she doesn't know that he's gone either. Bobby is aware that he's gone, but he's a little worried, but he's not too worried. You know, he just figures he's just being a teen and he just needs some space. He'll get it out of his system, you know, realize that being out in the real world, so to speak, is hard and just come crawling back. So he's not fretting too much at this point. He just figures he'll let things play out and just let Kyle come back on his own, get it out of his system. And that may just be the way it goes, or something bad could happen and it could come back to bite Bobby in the butt. So we'll see how things go. And it's safe to say that if Olivia knew Kyle was missing, she would be scouring the whole neighborhood looking for him. Were you just eating spoiled cake? Oh, okay, good. Never mind, it's not spoiled. I thought they were eating spoiled cake at first. Well, that cake's spoiled. Yeah, it looks like there's still a little bit of a mess here from the birthday party. Unfortunately, I'm not able to clean any of that up, even though it's kind of driving me nuts. But I'm gonna have him... Well, I guess he can ask Ryan for advice again, but then I think I'm gonna have him give him a hug goodbye and head on home so that we can see how everyone else in the household's doing. Okay, so where was Hug? There we go, Hug. Looks like everyone's still pretty upset, of course. He does need to take a shower, so let's have him get on that. I also wanted to have Kai age up, because I think it is about time he age up into a young adult, so later in the day I'm going to throw a birthday party for him, and I will be inviting Olivia. I mean, it'd be pretty bad if Olivia wasn't invited to her own son's birthday party, so that should be pretty interesting to see how they do. Seeing each other so fresh after the divorce, but I mean, it would just be rotten if Bobby didn't invite Olivia. What is he doing? Is he coming in here to comfort him? Fire up? Oh, okay, good. He's trying to cheer him up a little bit. Well, I think we should maybe have a little bit of a father-son moment and have them talk. You know, maybe have him just try to calm him down about the whole situation a little bit. He does go off to work pretty soon, so I'm actually going to have him take a vacation day. I know I just had him take a vacation day the previous day, but it is his son's birthday, and I do not want him to miss his birthday party. But I will have him go into work the next day. I'm not going to call out the next day. It's just there's a lot going on. I didn't want to have him gone from 2 to 9 this day and the previous day, but we'll get back to having them chat. So, what I'm going to have Cammy do is go over here to a little secret hiding spot she found. So we're going to review this tree. She does occasionally go into this tree just to get away from things. And now's definitely a time where she just needs to get away for a little bit. So we're going to have her go to her happy place. And I also wanted her to invite Kala there as well because they did sometimes go here together. And Kala is her best friend. Like, these two are just, the two of them are just ridiculously close. So she could definitely use her best friend's shoulder to cry on right now. Kai's not doing anything particularly interesting about this whole situation. He's just kind of moping around a little bit, playing his guitar some. Actually, let's have him do that. Let's have him play his guitar. I guess we can just have him practice. What did he need to do for this, actually? Yeah, we'll just have him practice. Anyway, I think we have to... Oh, water! Okay, there we go. It's been a little while since I had a sim go into the tree here, or go to the Sylvan Glade. So, I'm a little rusty. I think the only time I've been here was when Brian proposed to Lily. So, I think it'd be good to go back here again. I think we have to water this again. Maybe we have to do this a couple more times. I actually had to look it up really quick because I couldn't remember it exactly. And then we should hopefully get another option after this. Hope this doesn't take too long. Alright, I think she's done with that. Okay, looks like we have to water the tree again. Let's see, there we go, compliment on leaves. So I think we have to do that, and then we have to... something else we have to talk about after that. Oh, is that Olivia? Oh, she looks pretty sad. I guess we have to do that again. Looking at the thing, I was supposed to chat about roots before that, but I didn't see an option for that. Yay, we can explore. Okay, I was worried for a minute that was going to work, but yeah, we're going to have her go into Sylvan Glade. We finally got into Sylvan Glade, and being a loner, this is definitely a place that Cammy likes to come. It looks like, oddly enough, Lily's here. So, I guess we can just have her ask her for advice, and then ask Kala to come here as well. I mean, it seems like she does know Lily a little bit, so she could definitely have her here, someone else to talk to. So we're going to invite Kala to come to the current lot, have her spend a few hours here with her best friend forever. Looks like we have some frogs and stuff too. I'm not sure if I'm going to get that. The last time I was here, I don't think I explored this place too closely, but now that Kala's here, let's have her complain about her problems. And what are you doing, Kala? Make up your mind. Okay, looks like we can't ask for advice, but we can have her compliment her outfit and play to stuff Geeks in Locker. Oh, that's mean, but I mean, there could be a way she's working through this. What other... Ooh, banter with old friend. Let's have her do that. I'm not sure what other pranks there were. I think those are in Ooh, barricade classroom with water cups. Let's do that one. Aw. It's good to see these two getting along. I just love how close these two are. I mean, they seem kind of like opposites looking at them, but I think that works well for them. You know, Kala helps Cammy to put herself out there a little bit more since she's outgoing and Kala's a loner, and then Cammy helps Kala to slow things down a little bit. But, oh, along with what I was saying about Kaiden and Ryan potentially paralleling Bobby and Olivia, maybe I could have Cammy and Kala live together and have it parallel how Taz and Lily were at the beginning of the series. I think that'd be really cute. I mean, of course, not everything's going to go the same way, but I think it'd be nice to have that sort of reminder, I guess, of how things were at the beginning of the series. And I'd love to have these two live together as roommates. I just think that'd be awesome. And see how they get along as roommates and all that. But I do want to see if she could ask her for advice. Yeah, let's have her do that. Just have her ask her for advice on the whole situation, just as Kaiden asked Ryan for advice the previous night. Plan to unleash gerbils. That sounds like fun. I'm gonna have her... I don't know if she's really the gossiping type. Let's have her complain about her parents, though. And, I mean, of course now Lily and Brian are both filled in on Bobby and Olivia's divorce, and I'm sure they're sad about it to a point. You know, they're two of their friends. It's sad to see them just give up on their relationship. But we can have her complain about her problems to her. And, I don't know how much longer I'm going to have her stick around here for. Maybe until 7, and then I'll have him head back and throw the birthday party. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. But let's ask about her day, and I guess banter with an old friend again. That's always a good one. I do want to look around here a little bit too because I didn't look around too closely, but I mean this, you know, I should be getting a picture of this because this is just beautiful. I mean, I know they're just standing around talking and not really here for some other kind of special occasion, but it's just still nice. I definitely want to visit the glade a little bit more often. But while they're chatting away, I just wanted to check things out here. Looks like we got some harvestables. What is this? Bluebell. This is a cherry tree. Ooh, that's new. I might have to have Lily come here sometime and get some of these plants because these are some more interesting kinds. What is this? Okay, we got some mushrooms. At first I thought they were cow plants because they look like little horns. And oh, I love the kind of fog that's right here. This is so pretty. Oh, that's not that. Oh gosh, that's so creepy. His eyes. Oh, okay, it's kind of getting creepy over here. Not as pretty. But it's after 7, so I feel like we spend plan to wrap bacon around everything. Yes. It sounds like fun. But yeah, after a little bit more conversation, I'm just gonna head on home. Hopefully being around Kala will make her feel a little bit better. And we will see Kala even more since she will of course be invited to Kai's birthday party. We're back home, so I'm gonna get right to having Bobby throw that party. And what is he? Oh, okay, he's crying it out. Well, we're gonna get him out of bed and have him go ahead and plan a social event. Just get that birthday party underway. I mean, right now it might not be the best time to be throwing a birthday party, but I just wanted to age Kai up before this part ends, because it just feels like he's been a teen for a really long time. And I'm sure some of you would agree with me on that as well. Okay, so birthday party, we're gonna get that. Birthday sim will be Kai. And the guest shall be, well, we don't need to invite these two because they're already here. We're gonna get Taz. We're gonna try to keep it mainly the Sims we really know. Amara, yeah, we'll invite Amara since she is engaged to Taz. Oh, that's nice, they're friends. That's really cool to see that he's friends with her. Kaylee, nah. Malcolm, no. Noah, nope. Not inviting Noah. Definitely Lily. Even though they hate each other, we're gonna invite Olivia because Kai is her son after all, and that would just be rotten of him not to invite her. Not gonna invite Kyle because he's, you know, he ran away. They don't know where he is. Same with Judith. Can invite Meredith, Brian. Huh, seems like everyone became friends with Lizzie here. I guess we can invite her so that the teens can get to know her. We're gonna invite Skylar. Looks like they get along a little better now. And then lastly, we have CJ. Unfortunately, they don't know CJ's kids. Yeah, I don't think anyone's really had the opportunity to meet them, so I definitely have to bring them more into the fold. But that is it as far as the guests for the party. I think I'm gonna go with a caterer too, because it definitely does make it a little bit easier to not have to worry about that. We can have Bob Pancakes here be the caterer. I think he'd do a pretty good job. Okay, we don't need any of these other things, so I believe we are good to go. Alright, let's get this party going. Of course, it's gonna be here. So, we'll see how this goes. It should be an interesting party. But I mean, they weren't getting along anyway, so it still would have been kind of awkward even if they hadn't divorced. And what are you wearing? I don't remember giving you that outfit. Why are you wearing a caterer outfit? Did I accidentally make Bobby the caterer? That's really weird. Okay, we're gonna have you change into your everyday wear. I really hope I did not accidentally make him the caterer. Well, looks like in that case I should have him cook a cake just to be safe. We're gonna go with a chocolate cake. Go with a nice classic flavor here. Looks like we already have Skylar here. Let's have him greet her. It looks like he's feeling a little bit better. She's like feeling energized instead of sad like everyone else. Taz, oh, there's Olivia. Oh, she's giving her a hug. Well, I bet they're glad to see her, know that she's doing okay. And we will see her again. You all could probably guess where I had her moved to. What is she doing? We should have her talk to her mom a little bit. I mean, they do have a pretty good relationship. Not as close as I think her relationship with Bobby. Oh no, it's about the same. But I think with everyone else, they were closer to Bobby than they were to Olivia. But I think we should also get Kai out here, or Kaiden out here actually, to ask his mom for advice, say hi to her. You know, because now that she left, they definitely are missing her a little bit. Let's also have Bobby here put some candles on the cake. Actually, oh, whoa, whoa, what's going on out here? Well, I guess we should also have Kai say hi to his mom, and I don't know, maybe she's getting after them for something, who knows. But I feel like at this point, Olivia's probably noticing that Kyle isn't there. So she might be wondering where she is. She might also ask Bobby where he is, if he knows where he is. But we'll have him go over here and talk to CJ and Meredith. Okay, nice, we got a goal accomplished. How much time do we have? Okay, 4 hours. I have no idea why I made him the caterer and not Bob Pancakes. I swear I clicked on Bob Pancakes. It's possible I screwed up and clicked on the wrong thing, but I don't think I did. Well, we've got to have someone make some food, so I guess I'll have Kaiden. Oh, Ryan and Cal aren't here. Okay, you know what? Let's invite him to hang out the current lot. We're also going to get Kala over here as well, because they should definitely be here. I don't know if I should have Bobby actually talk to Olivia, or if I should have him just sort of avoid her the whole time. I mean, actually, what does he want to do? He wants to be friendly with Olivia, yell at her. Oh, he doesn't know what he wants to do. Okay, so she's out here. I guess we should have him do the right thing and just say hi to her, acknowledge her existence. Find common ground. Okay, I feel like that'd be a good thing. I mean, I don't want them to hate each other. You know, I would like them to actually become friends at some point. You know, even if a romantic relationship didn't work out between them, that doesn't mean they can't be friends. So we're gonna have them go out there and try to find common ground. You know, say, hey, we should at least be try to be friendly. Well, they really should have tried to be friendly sooner, but you know, I guess say, hey, maybe we should try to work on becoming friends. So she seems pretty pleased. She feels like he's starting to come around to the way she sees things. So that's good to see. How well did that? Okay, so that didn't help too much. I wonder what other types of... I wonder if there's any other types of divorce-related interactions. I don't know, maybe that's it. I feel like there's a lot of different... Whoa, Olivia. You know what? I bet she was probably yelling at him because she noticed that Kyle's missing. And Bobby's just saying, you know, the whole thing I said before, where, look, he's just being a teen. Gonna, you know, let's just let him get it out of his system. But, you know, Olivia's of course like, no, you should be going after your son and finding him. Like, what's with you? Why are you not doing that? And Bobby's just trying to reassure that nothing's bad gonna happen. It's all gonna be good. He's gonna return safe, and she's just gonna feel silly for worrying so much. But Olivia's not so sure about that. She's just really worried that something's bad is gonna happen to Kyle because Bobby hasn't done anything. So she may take it into her own hands to try to find out where Kyle went off to. Because she's definitely worrying about him a little bit and is just frustrated with Bobby. Because he's not doing anything bad. He doesn't even seem worried about the fact that his son's missing. And, you know, she thought things were going well with him trying to find common ground, but then this just reaffirms why they got a divorce. But this is a birthday party, so we should probably be blowing out the candles. Okay, this is not working again. I think we just move the cake and it'll be fine. I found that works. Let's stick the cake here. Hopefully now I can actually blow it out. There you go. Okay, blow out candles. How close is he actually? I did turn off aging for playable households because I didn't want Sims to be aging up while I wasn't playing with them, so he actually should really be a young adult by now. Oh, I should get a screenshot. Let's not miss that. Alright, here we go. And he is a young adult now. Yay! Alright, so we're gonna get that pop-up soon asking us to pick a trait. I was thinking that I could actually give him the gloomy trait because, you know, just as though the whole divorce with his parents just impacted him a little bit, made him sort of a more negative person than he used to be. So we're gonna go with that, make him gloomy. So he could be sort of a brooding musician. But yeah, there we go. That's the trait I'm going to go with for him. Oh, hey, I have never seen that before. You're a little late, though, with that Lily. Oh, that's nice. Taking a picture with her. But I'm actually not going to give him a makeover in this part because it didn't reset his outfits or anything, aging from a teen to a young adult. So he looks fine. I'm just going to wait until a little bit closer until the second season starts to give him a makeover because more content will come out between now and then, so I figure I should just wait until closer to then to actually give him a makeover when I can use some new stuff. Ooh, I also noticed that it looks like Olivia's a little sick. What was that? I forget what the disease was that gives them the tiger stripes. Oh well, anyway, I've been neglecting the goals quite a bit. So I'm gonna have, what is he doing? I'm not sure if that's gonna count for a group meal, so I'm gonna have him actually, let's go through it this way just to make sure it works, and have him serve some, ooh, let's go fancy and make some garlic noodles. Hopefully we have enough time. We have an hour and 4 minutes. We might be able to push this a little higher, but I mean, a silver medal is pretty good. He really needs to work on his cooking skill there, yeah. He's not the best chef. What is his cooking skill? Because he really seems to be struggling with making that. Oh, level 5. He's actually not that bad. Okay, well, looks like that's done already. That actually looks really, really delicious. Ooh, you can see little chunks of garlic there. I guess some pesto too. Okay. Anyway, enough drooling over virtual food. Let's get you to grab a plate of... Oh, never mind. I already got that. So, we just have to have drinks and have an adult toast. I believe they can toast with orange juice. So, I'm gonna have Kai here grab some orange juice and see if that works. I feel like this party actually went pretty well. Okay, great. That broke. Well, I'm just gonna replace it because I don't feel like moving it back up there with a move. Oh, great. That broke too. What? Okay, great. Looks like we're replacing that as well. But I'm gonna have him get some orange juice and see if we can make a toast. Oh, okay, never mind. Too late. The party ended. Well, we did get a silver medal, which is pretty good. I feel like that's pretty good for a party where you got 2 people who just divorced attend. You know, they, despite Olivia yelling at him a little bit, they did remain pretty civil throughout this party. So now everyone's heading out, and everyone's also pretty tired, so I'm just gonna pick up the following day. I was thinking that today would be nice to have Kaiden go out on a date with Ryan, because up until now, the 2 of them haven't been out on a proper date yet. And also, I feel like it'd be good to end this part on a bit of a happier note, because this has been a pretty sad part so far. So what I'll probably have them do is go out on a nice Sunday afternoon date, maybe to the park or something like that. I just feel like that'd be a nice spot for the 2 of them to go and spend some time together. Or what I could do is have them visit that Crust Barnes place that I didn't go to with CJ and Skyla. It was a little retail lot that's supposed to be like a diner or a bakery. So yeah, I think that's actually where I'm gonna have them go. I just feel like that'd be a nice cozy spot for them to go out for a date. And at least there's fridges there. I believe there's a refrigerator there, so if they get a little hungry, they can actually prepare their own food. But yeah, that's where we're gonna have them go on their date as soon as he's finished eating. And while he's sitting here, let's have him chat with his brother for a little bit, ask him for some advice. You know, see how he's feeling about the whole situation with their parents, figure out where he is on that. And I feel like Kai's doing a bit better than everyone else. He is still sad, of course, but not quite as sad as everyone else, although Kaiden started feeling a little bit better now, fortunately. Looks like Kaiden's all done with his food, though, so I feel like it's time to have him get on a date. What does he want to do here? Tell a joke, level up programming skill, practice programming. Oh yeah, I need to work on this some, but for now I really want him to ask Ryan out on a date, so we're gonna go get that going. Unfortunately, it turns out they can't go on a date to retail lots. I should have remembered that they couldn't go on a date to a retail lot. That's a bummer. I was looking forward to having them go there. I might just have them, yeah, I'm just gonna be lame and have them go to the park. We're now at the park for Ryan and Kaiden's first proper date, so what do we gotta do? Talk to him, of course. Let's ask for advice, and I keep having them, no, don't break up. I guess that popped up because he's feeling a little bit sad, but we'll also have him express admiration, and why not give him a high five? Let's also get them on sitting, and I see that Brian's up there in the distance, but I don't think I'm gonna have him interrupt the date to go say hi to him. Let's let him go over here. It's a little more private over here. And I see Judith off here in the distance. I wonder what she's doing. Well, they don't really see her, so I'm not gonna go over there and say hi unless she comes over here up to them. Oh, let's have him kiss. And we can also get on telling him a story. Things about new show. Why not? Attempt to seduce your date. Okay, we'll definitely do that. Okay, where's that story? I wanted to get that story going on. There we go. Tell a dramatic story. And then after that, we can have him attempt to seduce him. It seems like the kind of awkward thing that Kaiden would do because he's not as smooth as his brother Kai is. He's a little more awkward. So let's get him attempting to seduce him. Yeah, Kaiden. Looks like Ryan's into it though. He probably finds it adorable. Okay, and of course we've got the deep conversations. Let's see, where are those? There we go. Aww! That's cute. Oh, let's see, let's get another deep conversation in here. There we go. And that might be it. I'm not sure if there's going to be any more goals after that. Probably not. How are his moods doing? Okay. He just needs to use the bathroom a little bit. Yeah, it looks like that's it as far as the goals go. Okay, well. That just means we get a gold day. Don't really have to worry about anything else. And let's brighten your day. After he's done with that, I could have him go over here and play some chess together. I think that would be a good activity for them to do together. I can't really think of anything else that they can do together. Okay, apparently he can't play with him. Alright, well, let's try getting back into a conversation with him and then see if that works. Oh, let's have him kiss his cheek. What are you up to? Okay, washing your hands, now you're making your way back over. Aw, that's so adorable. Okay, anyway, let's see. There we go, play together. So they can just play some chess together, flirt a little bit while they do that. I can't remember if Ryan needed to do anything with logic for his aspiration. I think it was just get 3 or so skills up to a certain point, so I mean it doesn't hurt to have him work on his logic some. And Kaiden, yeah, he doesn't have to do anything with logic, but oh well. I mean, this is gonna be something fun they bond over. So let's tell an engaging story and give a heartfelt compliment. I also want to have them flirt some too, so we can get the romance up a little bit. And oh, let's have him blow a kiss too. Also, we can have him compliment his appearance. And then we still have Brian over there in the background. Oh, there's Lily. Okay, cool. I guess they tagged along on his date. I don't think they're the overbearing kind of parents that would chaperone their kids' dates. Maybe they heard he was going to the park and they just decided to go there as well. So maybe we should keep her out of the conversation because it is a little suggestive for the time being. I mean, it's okay to flirt from another sim as long as they're not actually in the conversation. Oh, exchange promise rings. I feel like it might be too soon to do that though, especially after seeing his parents get a divorce. You know, after seeing that and their relationship fail, he might be a little bit reluctant to make even more of a commitment for the time being. But definitely in the future, that's something he could do. Awkward. Oh, she wormed her way into the conversation. Now it's awkward. Okay, Lily. Alright, we'll talk to you. We'll, I don't know, compliment you. Ask you about your day, and what else? Tell a joke about Sunset Valley, because why not? Oh, nice. Okay, so his logic went up a little bit. Alright, things about new show too. And, oh, we got another person joining in on the conversation. Alright. Why not just butt into her date, everyone? And how much longer do we have? Okay, so we have 41 minutes. This is going to wrap up pretty soon here. But this day is about to end, so once it ends, I'm just going to have him give Ryan a kiss goodbye. And after that, I'm just going to end the part. So this is, of course, the last part that we'll be playing as the fan household. Which makes me sad, but if all goes well, we will be back from them a few months from now. I've been getting questions about when I'm going to start the second season. It probably won't be until early next year, like January, just because I did want to start another series and get through that Let's Play before starting the second season of this one, just because I've been playing this Let's Play for almost a year, so I think it's good to take a break for a few months just to, focus on another series and get a new household. Alright, do you want to have him kiss him? Okay, there you go. Just give him a kiss goodbye. And I do want to get a picture. Oh, hey, Cal's here too. Looks like the whole family came. Alright, that's cool. So we'll get a picture like this. Calla, way to photobomb Calla. She's got her right in the back of that. It's like she knew I was taking a picture. Well, since the date's over, I'm gonna go ahead and end this part. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and bye!